Continuing on with March 30th, Monday language lesson, we want to look at today's work. If you would please make sure that you have your DOL Week 9, that you have your skills practice page 73, which has to do with suffixes, as well as your ah sound page 71, that would be great. You also need to have a pencil. So, pencil should have an eraser. Press pause. Go grab your stuff. All right, to start us off, we want to take a look at DOL. Now, for my kids, you all know how to do DOL, our daily oral language, but our parents don't. So we sort of need to train our parents. We're going to use proofreader marks, first of all, to fix the sentences, and then we're going to rewrite the sentences. Now, if you'll remember, when we're doing DOL, we're checking capitalization, punctuation, spelling, as well as looking for grammatical errors. Making sure that things, subject-verb agreement, making sure you're using the right verb tense. So all of that is part of our DOL grammar lesson. If you've already done your morning business, you should already have Mondays done. If you haven't done Monday yet, press pause, do Monday, and then let's take a look at it together. So here's our Monday. Number 1 says, the dog's bowl be empty. The dog's bowl be empty. I hope you really thought hard about what the mistakes were. I bet some of you want to raise your hand already. And yes, we want to take a look at it. First of all, you should have 3 lines underneath the word, the T in the first word of the sentence, to make sure that it's capitalized. Then, there's no punctuation at the end. It needs to have a period. It's a telling sentence. And there's one more mistake. Did you catch it? It says the dog's bowl be empty. We don't speak that way. B is incorrect. We're going to delete the B, and we want to put instead the dog's bowl is empty. And then we're going to rewrite it. So the whole thing should be rewritten with a capital T in the dog's bowl is empty. And don't forget your period at the end. How many of you had that correct? I sure hope you got every single one of those mistakes. And then you rewrote it correctly. Then let's move to number 2. Tom, we're very excited to meet you. Tom, we're very excited to meet you. There's a whole bunch of mistakes in this one. Hopefully, you caught the first 2 at the beginning and at the end. The T in Tom should be capitalized, and there should be a period at the end. Those are the 2 basic mistakes. Check capitalization, check your punctuation. Then listen carefully. Tom, we're very excited to meet you. We have a subject-verb disagreement. We don't say Tom were. Tom is singular. It should be Tom was. So we're going to take out the were, and we're going to put in was. Tom was very excited to meet you. There's something wrong with excite. Do you know what it is? Yes, it needed a D on the end because we're talking past tense, so we're going to insert a D. Tom was very excited to meet you. Rewrite it, capital T. Tom was very excited, with a D on the end, to meet you. Good. Now you should have rewritten it, and just so all parents to have a note, we do print everything right now except for on our cursive learning letter pages because we have not learned all the letters correctly. We haven't passed any tests yet on using cursive yet, so everything we do is printing except for our cursive pages. So there you go. That's how you should have done your DOL for Monday. Make sure you fixed it. and then put it away. Let's move on to the next part. All right, very good. Now, we have suffixes that we're learning about today. And when we learn about these suffixes, they are going to be ER and NESS. We're on Skills Practice, page 73, and I want you to take a good look at this because the focus box gives us what's the main idea of this page. So we're going to pay attention to this focus box, and we want to look carefully at what it's telling us. Now it says, a suffix is added to the end of a base word. Now, we can look at, some people call that base word a root word. Maybe that's how your parents learned how to speak about it. Or the base word could be considered the main word. But we're going to build upon the base word. We're adding a suffix, and it will change the meaning of the word. Here's our first suffix. The suffix NESS means the state of being. Example, dark plus ness equals darkness, the state of being dark. And then we have the suffix ER, which can mean one of the ways that it can mean one who. Example, paint plus ER equals painter, one who paints. So we want to keep in our brain that NESS as a suffix means the state of being, and the suffix ER can mean one who. And again, reviewing these, we have some different lines. Let's see if you can read with me line 1. Ready, begin. Singer, writer, teacher, painter. Question from line 1. Who is someone who would write? The writer, you're correct. Line 2. Dancer, worker, reader, learner. Who is one who learns? If you said learner, you are correct. If you also said you are correct. As a student, you are a learner, and I'm hoping you are learning a lot today. Then we have our line 3, NESS, as our suffix, and it means the state of being. So sadness, the state of being sad. Goodness, the state of being good. Kindness, the state of being kind. Sickness, the state of being sick. And then we have a little bit harder ones. Gentleness, darkness, gladness, and rudeness. Which one of these line 4 words means the state of being glad? Yes, if you said gladness, you are correct. Very good. So that's just a little bit of extra words that we're going to take a look at. Keep in mind, ER can mean one who, painter, one who paints. Ness means the state of being good. I'm hoping you are spreading some goodness and love to your family as you're all working together to be learning at school, learning at home. Good. So here is, let's get our next page on. There we go. I want you to pull your Skills Practice 73 in front of you. We've already looked at the focus box, and I want us to take a look at our practice. So here we go. Practice. Add the suffix ER to the base words below and write the new word. Then write the meaning of the new word. Now, if you've already done this, you can check it. If you haven't done this, you can do it with me. Speak plus would be, that's right, speaker. And the meaning, one who speaks. Please write that down. As you're writing that down, I'm going to give you a reminder that you, as the Flat Stanley presenter, was the speaker. You were the speaker and one who speaks. Very good. Teach plus ER is teacher. And it means, that's right, one who teaches. Very good. Please get that copied down. Now the apply says complete the sentence by adding ER to one of the words. Write the word on the blank line. There is a lot of new work to be done, so we will hire a, here's your hint, right here in the sentence. There is a lot of new work to be done, so we will hire a, if you said worker, you are correct. Very good. Please write that down. And then turn it over to SP74, please. All right. On SP74, we're working with the NESS, and we're going to add the suffix NESS to the base words below and write the new word. Then write the meaning of the new word. So here we go. Late plus ness should be lateness. And the meaning, the state of being late. The state of being late. Okay? Hopefully none of you were late for today's class. And then number 2, still plus ness would be, that's right, stillness. And its meaning is the state of being still. In the stillness, everything is quiet. The state of being still. You're not moving. You're just very quietly sitting. Are you in a state of stillness right now? All right, and then you're going to do the apply at the bottom by yourself later on. Just 3 parts. Please read the directions and do what it says. Nice job. Press pause if you need to. And then you're going to switch. We're going to move into our next thing. So here we go. All right. If you could please pull in front of you your all page, which will look like this, but we're not going to start on it yet. I want us to take a look at this page first. All right, so here we go. Review all spelled A-W and A-U. And please look, line 1, repeat after me. Saw, hawk, draw, lawn. Very good. Notice A-W here in saw, hawk, it's here in the middle, draw, it's at the end, and then in lawn, it's in the middle. You can have the A-W in the middle of a word or at the end of a word. And our next ones, repeat after me. Straw, crawl, sawdust, and yawning. I hope none of you are yawning right now. It's not time for a break yet. All right, then go to line 3. Repeat after me. Cause, sauce, fault, and laundry. Good. Notice in every one of those, the AU is in the middle. You're going to usually find the AU in the middle of the word. There are a few exceptions. For example, August. The month of August starts with the AU at the beginning. Just note that usually it's going to be in the middle of the word. And here are the words: August, vault, because, and faucet. Very good. Now, if we go back to our page, I'm going to have you pick up your pencil, and we're working on the ah sound this week in our words, the ah sound. And we're going to take a look at this. Read each sentence, circle the word that correctly completes the sentence. You don't have to write it in, you just need to circle it. Kristen likes to paint and draw. Would that be A, D-R-A-U, B, D-R-A-W, or C, D-R-A-U-E? If you said letter B, you are correct. Please circle it. I'm going to have you do the rest of this page on your own and let your parent check it when you're done. Let's turn it over to the back side, please. All right, on the back side, it says write AU or AW in each blank to make a word that completes the sentence. Number 1, my favorite flavor of jelly is strawberry. Strawberry. Is strawberry going to be an AU or an AW? Hint, it's a compound word. If you take off the berry, it would just be straw. So what would go there? If you said an AW, you would be correct. Good. Number 2, the marks on the tree were made by a bear's sharp claws. Let's just take off plural, take off the S, it would be claw. What would come, what would you usually find at the end of a word, the AU or the AW? If you said AW, you would be correct. Claws, the bear's claws. Good. E.B. White is the author of the book Charlotte's Web, which you will read in 3rd grade. Good story. Save it for 3rd grade. But E.B. White is the author. Now, this is the ah sounds at the beginning. Which one could sometimes be at the beginning? If you said, oops, if you said the AU, I'll put it right there, on there, then you would be correct, the AU. Looks like I'm having technical difficulties, so I'm going to end today's lesson, and you're going to finish this page on your own, read the directions, have your parents check it. All right, that was our first language lesson. Bye.